I am torn between two spots. I literally teared up instantly. Have about an hour, 20 minutes left. I'm sorry, but I got started without you. I just spent quite a bit of the morning working on cleaning up these two pieces. Still not entirely done, but definitely looking better. I have the rest of the day to do that, but it is so nice outside that I'm going to take a book and go relax for a little. This is my temporary hammock setup. I've got half of it on this tree and then several ropes leading all the way to that side. But it works. What do you think, Pancho? Is this cool or what? I think these are as good as they're going to get. This is the one from like 12 p.m. and this one from 6:30 p.m. It's actually pretty cool to see the lighting change. I have been pre-mixing some of my white paint for class because I have this big tub, but it's a heavy body one, very thick. I really can't do much with this personally. It slows the drying. It also makes it a little more flexible. I'm going to a location that has water again, but this time I don't think I'll be painting water. There's a lot of buildings over in this area. There's a park too, so there's lots to choose from. Last year I made this piece, and I also did this diptych at that location. I would really love it if I could find an area to paint this week that ties into a lot of the work I do here at home. More of an interaction between objects, the space, and people. By objects, I generally mean furniture, especially because I paint interiors, but this week it could be something different, like a boat, but I still love this sense of surrounding structures. If I can find that, that would be kind of having that plan or that idea before I go probably be helpful versus me just walking around for a couple hours and not seeing anything. I love when things come together in a very harmonious way. Painting out this way would be cool, but staring in direct sunlight is not always fun. Last year I did this spot, which is very bright. Let's check over here. This building is so cute. The little shadows coming to the side on the roof. I also like this area. Oh my gosh. This bench, that window, the weeds coming up, and a little bit of this showing at the table. Wait, let me get a photo. I would be directly in the way of boats leaving, but yeah, I think I'll come over here to sketch and figure something out. I am torn between two spots or a couple ideas. I really like this bench. I love the color. I've always been interested in seating areas. I think this would be really cool, especially with just like a slight edge of this here to bring in the green and something smaller. Love this, but couldn't really find a good way to incorporate it. If I did this kind of perspective angle, it's cool, but it's not leading you anywhere. But then I was looking in this direction and I saw these guys working, and this boat here directly down the middle with the door open and this other blue door, and I kind of love it. It's an option. So what do you think? Here or here? I already had one person walk by and say, "That's all you got? You're gonna do a trailer?" So I'm painting the side of this little building with a bench. And he said I should paint his boats because other artists have done that and it would make me money. I'm not gonna lie, I literally teared up, like instantly. I mean, I told him that's cool, but yeah, frustrating. Quick recap. Yesterday I cleaned up some of the more detailed things like the posts under the bench and some of this space. And now I'm gonna go back to the harbor. I like where this piece is going. It's helping me think a little bit more about subject matter that I like and why, which is always the goal. I see a squirrel. I think I need to go to class. Why did I just look at a watch when I'm not wearing one?
The marina is kinda like a big coffee shop. I'm surrounded by people at work or within their routines. Even those on the boats seemed to find joy in the routine of preparing and setting out on their own adventure for the day. It's like a home in some ways, and when I paint here, I get to be a part of that. By the third day of this week, even the noise began to feel familiar and comforting.
I think I've made a lot of good progress in finding colors and figuring out how to do this bench. It's not completely done, but I've been out here for about 3 hours and I'd rather work on this at home more than in the sun. Plus, my stuff is drying out. I really want to get more detail along the bottom edge of the building though. Welcome to Thursday. Day in the life of me. So I'm going to class soon. This is where I'm at with the piece. I'm gonna finish it up there. Probably will work on that box on the wall a little. Details on the right side. Hi, Pancho. That looks like a comfy spot, I'm not gonna lie. And then Canela is over there. We're here. I'm all set up. I have my paints ready. The lighting is going to change on here, but I'm not too worried about working on the wall today. I just want to clean up some details to the bottom and the side. I don't know how to make this texture.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably how I would treat it. The only thing I might tinker with is kind of this more. It's still a little bit of like that turn lines. When I squint at it, that kind of slightly shows. Right now I see like this side is a little lighter than this side. Slight variations.
Panel 2 to work on later, because I think this won't take too
Sounds
long.
Good. Saying possibility of rain.
I heard a quote recently about art being a way for sensitive people to record how they see the world and then bring that back for others to see and experience. That made sense to me. I think everyone has a sensitivity and art form in some area of their life. Enjoying spaces like this one and expressing that interest through my paintings is valuable to me. Even if it won't always make sense at first, if we all saw the world in the same way, there might be no need for art.
I am 99% sure this is wrapped up. I probably could do more, but for the sake of it being plein air and the time I have today, I think this is great. I love how this section turned out. I feel like focus kind of goes here. I'm satisfied with the bench and overall it looks pretty good. I have about an hour and 20 minutes left though, so I might do a small like 6x6 painting somewhere else. Let's go see. So I found spot number 2. I love this geranium with the window behind it. I have my drawing laid out and I'm gonna get started. I sell them. You sell them? Yes. Let me know when you're done. Okay. Sure. I'll see if I can finish today. I only have...
Whenever. Yeah, you come back to finish and let me know.
I will.
Because I'm going to ask him if we can buy it. It will be nice.
I got a lunch from the hot dog stand. Just waiting to leave. There's somebody in my way. That's okay.